アメリカ史上最大のスキャンダルがダーラムレポートによって暴露されました。ご存知かもしれませんが、2016年大統領選の時、当時候補者だったトランプ氏とトランプ氏の陣営がロシアと共謀したという FBI の捜査がありました。マスコミ、民主党政治家、多くの人が、あたかも告発が 100% 真実であるかのように主張し、行動に移しました。この事件はロシアゲートとも呼ばれています。しかし、ジョン・ダーラム特別検察官は FBI の捜査を審査し、昨日報告書を公表しました。ダーラム特別検察官の結論は、トランプ陣営がロシアと共謀したという証拠が根本的になくて、FBI が本格的な捜査を行うべき事案ではなかったということです。FBI 当局は、クリントン陣営が資金提供したスティール文書やその他の改ざんされた証拠の形をした偽情報を使い、大統領就任後何年も続いたトランプへの捜査を正当化しました。オバマ政権と FBI は、これがクリントン陣営の工夫で根拠がないと知っていたにもかかわらず、捜査を実行させました。トランプの陣営はどのように反応しているのか。トランプ大統領の元司法長官代行マット・ウィタカーのコメントを見てみましょう。
Fox News alert John Durham's scathing report finding that the FBI at fault for a politically charged investigation of Donald Trump's alleged ties to Russia. Matthew Whitaker served as acting attorney general and was chief of staff under President Trump, and he joins us now, chief of staff for the attorney's office. Matt, your reaction to the 190-page subpoena, 480 interview, $6.5 million report that we watched and read yesterday.
Yeah, Brian, I think everyone should be outraged by this. I mean, we knew pieces and parts, but to see it in this linear of a fashion, to have the story entirely told, to see the basis of why Andy McCabe and Peter Strzok started this investigation in the first place, I think should chill everyone. And the thing that I fear the most is yesterday the FBI and Chris Wray tells us that this can't ever happen again and wouldn't have happened if they had had the policies and procedures in place. I don't believe it. I think you put the wrong people in the wrong spots, and this could happen all over again.
So I think one of the keys is from the Inspector General report, a lot of people on other channels say, well, we did this with the Michael Horowitz report, which was pretty damning on the FBI. But here's where they differ. The Durham report says they never should have launched this investigation. Yeah. Horowitz said there was a reason to launch the investigation. Matt Whitaker.
Yeah, this is the issue. It was not predicated, and Andy McCabe and Peter Strzok, who opened this investigation in the first place, can tell you that there was predication. But it was this conversation that was transferred from Australia to our intel community that Mr. Papadopoulos had in London, and it's hearsay on hearsay. It was uncorroborated. They didn't even try to substantiate it, and then they went and tried to get FISA warrants on both Carter Page and George Papadopoulos. I mean, this is not how it's supposed to work. At the meantime, Brian, Brennan at the CIA and others knew that Hillary Clinton's campaign was executing a plan, and for some reason the FBI had no interest in the broader context of what was happening. I just, I knew some of this at the time. To see it laid out, though, it changes everyone's decisions along the way, and we should have never gone through the pain of the 2 or 3 years of the Russia hoax.
And think about all the people in the legal fees, Manafort in solitary confinement. Yeah. Look, Jared Kushner in his book thought he was going to jail. He did absolutely nothing. Yeah. And I'll bring something else to fray. You told me in the break that this occupied every minute of every day, yeah. The Russia probe. You're meeting with the North Korean leader, we're talking about the Russian probe. Tax cuts passed, Russia probe. Yeah. Abraham Accords, Russia probe. Everything that the administration was doing, whether you liked it or not, first phase of the Chinese probe, Russia probe. Yeah. It definitely affected America relations, and especially with Russia. As bad as Russia is, they had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, it was a giant weight on our chests. And if you think about, I mean, we were able to accomplish a lot of good, but for the first 2 years of the Trump administration, we were certainly hamstrung by this investigation. Right. The media, it was bombshell. Every night it was bombshell, bombshell, yeah. Bombshell, bombshell. I know. And you could barely, the next morning, all you were dealing with was the fallout from the night before, and really all make-believe. And people won Pulitzer Prizes. Folks got $1 million book deals. people are on, cable TV making money, and they
Still
all
are.
were part of this, conspiracy to lie to the American people.
All right, Matt, I can just imagine you must be seething today. But as we go through the 300 plus pages, Matt Whitaker, thanks so much.
All right, my friend.